Hello everybody, Donna L. Holloman here. Vlog is the spiritual archer based on my ebook coming out soon. I'm in the process of writing about a stranger on an elevator. Got on the elevator one day, disappeared, and we were in a state of stasis and lights, intense love showed, and after that it was kind of hard to break apart the relationship from this total stranger. How can that be possible? A total stranger. Anyway, here we are. And today, I like to talk about what is ascension. And since my experience in 2012, I've been ascending gradually and sometimes like intensely in one day, and really not so intense the next time, and not so intense the next time, but sometimes some days intense. But the nitty gritty of an ascension is actually believe it or not, okay, my videos are for now really raw and uncut, so it's not planned. Maybe I should consider it, but it feels comfortable just shooting the breeze with you. And everything that I talk about is based on a lot of research that I did after that spiritual awakening experience, the stranger on the elevator. Many people I was open to hearing and listening to and reading a ton of books on the subject matter of a spiritual awakening and its symptoms, and also the relationship that I had with the total stranger was considered possibly a twin flame. Well, ascension, you won't believe it. Well, maybe you will. But remember, I talked about that mole, that comes up from emotions from inside you. And if you react to it, you try to hit that mole, use physical action on it, it kind of drops back down and dissipates and becoming dormant until the next episode and the next episode and next episode, and sometimes until the next episode is worse and worse and worse until you finally get it. Well, ascension is actually taking emotion, your strongest, deepest, darkest emotion, and just being aware of it. It can be as strong as, I don't know what, let's take for example anger, a really bad situation, and you just totally are completely angry. Well, before the action part happens, the intense emotion that surfaces, that starts coming up, is the best time to focus the attention on that anger feeling itself. And as you focus on that anger feeling itself, you breathe through that anger feeling, even though it's getting stronger and stronger, almost to the point you feel like you want to explode, but you don't. You stay with it and stay with it and breathe through it. And then finally, something happens to that anger and it just dissipates like steam. Once that dissipation of like steam goes away, that anger that you felt goes away without reacting to it, you ascend. You ascend very fast, which means you feel a strong sense of power and enlightenment. Excuse my dog, that's Mogi. And he likes to watch the house. I have the windows open today because it's nice and breezy, so he's hearing a little bit more things out there. So excuse my pet. It's actually my man's pet, his mother passed away and left it to him, and he's been loving it ever since. Okay, so once you get past the anger by breathing through it, accepting it, allowing it to go through you without any action or reaction to the feeling, and it automatically begins to dissipate on its own like steam. Maybe you'll feel it come through your head, or you'll feel the energy starting to dissipate. Okay, and most of the time it's a lot faster to have that anger feeling dissipate by awareness instead of reacting to it, because once you react to it, it's going to take longer to resolve the anger. Well, we're talking about no action whatsoever. It's just simple, honest to goodness awareness. And that awareness will get you to the next level. Once you're aware and that feeling dissipates through you, what comes after is a very strong sense of internal spiritual power, enlightenment. You actually feel a whole lot lighter, and you'll start feeling better, and you'll never have that same type of anger again. The next time it comes, it'll be like nothing. There I go again. My glasses are fogging up because air is dormant for a second. So I hope that makes sense. So what you're going to do is, that's the only thing you try throughout this awakening process. Anything else you cannot try. You cannot make an effort. You cannot just make an effort to ascend. You cannot do anything outside yourself. The only way to ascension, the only way to awakening is coming from within. And within is where the powers of within yourself begins to grow and expand. And then it's going to expand to the point that you might be able to feel so powerful that you could probably walk into another dimension without a problem. But it takes time, because there's many forms of anger. Like that one point of anger, it took a lot of emotions to build that up. And maybe it's, for example, maybe my dog ate my favorite expensive shoe, and I got I wanted to get really pissed off. So instead of me reacting to it, I feel through the anger. I feel through the feeling of anger until it comes all the way up to the point of no return. But I'm acting as a witness to the feeling. And then once you don't react to it, the feeling itself will come into like a steam. It depends on the person. It's all like a fingerprint. So it depends on the person how that feeling, those feelings will dissipate. And now once it dissipates, you'll feel stronger, more powerful. And the next time your dog chews the shoe, you may not ever get angry about it again. You'll find other avenues to resolve the issue with the dog, maybe through patience and unconditional love. Because the more you go through this, the more unconditional love you'll find within yourself that you never noticed before. Until the next thing. Maybe the next thing might be your daughter stayed out over midnight and you're really starting to boil inside. And that's another part of an anger issue, because each anger feeling actually comes from many feelings, like a ball. It's like a ripple effect of many other feelings. But once you can resolve the one feeling, you keep going into the next one, to the next one, to the next one. Sometimes we fail. So once in a while we might fail and get angry. But if you do, just be aware. All you have to do is be aware that you were angry, and then keep trying. And then thank that anger. Just thank it for coming by to give you that lesson. And that's definitely an Eckhart Tolle. Is it Eckhart Tolle? Well, Eckhart Tolle is one of them. But let me see. There's several other books. I have to write a list and give you a list of books to look into and YouTube channels that might help. Well, anyway, this is The Spiritual Archer, based on my ebook coming out soon, Stranger in the Elevator. Sign up at strangeronelevator.com. Check out my Facebook page at spiritualarcher.com. Tell me what you think. Let's start a conversation and go from there. Hopefully this helps navigate through the tense feeling nature of the spiritual awakening process. Thank you for stopping by again, and namaste.